What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to Hidden Heights Farm. This is my daughter Kaya. I'm Kevin. We got Mr. Mojo here. He's sitting here panning because it's like 102 degrees right now. He said, I'm just gonna lay here, Dad. I like laying on this concrete. You want to scratch my belly? Go ahead. Okay, we'll do that. We'll scratch his belly. All right, we got a little video to make here. Smeagol, what do you know, buddy? You just chilling out too? Look at his mouth. He said, it's so hot, Dad. I don't know what to do. You got any ice water? He's a good boy. Yeah, he's a good boy. All right, what are we doing?
We are going to get the eggs.
Yeah, we're going to get eggs. So, we've got a little story we're going to tell you as we are walking out here to the chicken coop. So, Rachel, okay, let me back up a little bit. So, the last week or so, we've been noticing we have not been getting hardly any eggs from our girls, from the chickens. Now, the ducks found one of their nests in the blackberry bush garden, whatever you want to call it over here. They've got a little nest. Let's go check it real quick. We're actually saving the duck eggs up so we can freeze dry them and just keep a jar of freeze-dried powdered duck eggs that we'll just bake with. Now, we have eaten the duck eggs. I don't see any. I don't think they're laying in here right now. We do eat the duck eggs every once in a while, but they are way better to bake with. I don't see none. So what we're going to do is we're going to get a bunch of them and keep them in the refrigerator. And then when we get a good collection of them, we're going to freeze dry them. And then whenever we bake and stuff like that, you know, we can put that in there. But we have not been getting a bunch of chicken eggs. So it's like our girls kind of slowed down. Well, last night, Rachel and I was out here taking care of all the animals. And we came across a little visitor in the chicken coop. Yeah, there was a 6-foot black snake or king snake in the chicken coop, and there's no telling how long it had been living in there, but let's just say it's no longer living on the farm. We usually relocate them. This one was so big, it was over 6 feet in length. It had probably 8 or 10 eggs in his belly. But I'm pretty sure it's been living in the chicken coop for a while or in the woods right behind the chicken coop, because for the last week, our egg production has went down quite a bit. And sometimes even after you get rid of the predator or whatever you want to call it in the chicken coop, whether it be, you know, if raccoons or possums or anything like that come and start getting in your chicken coop, sometimes it'll scare the chickens and they'll kind of stop, you know, laying eggs, or they'll go somewhere else and start laying their eggs. So it might take a few days for the chickens to start laying again. Where was you? Why did you let that black snake in the chicken coop? Huh? Why did you let that black snake in the chicken coop? But anyways, Rachel was just starting dinner, and we got to talking, and she's like, hey, we need some eggs. So that's why me and Kaya was coming out to get some eggs. Rachel's cooking biscuits and gravy and some scrambled eggs for dinner. So that's what we're having. And Kaya's got two. You better watch it. Kaya's got two really nosy. They said, hey, give us some of them eggs in that basket. Well, we don't have any yet.
You see anything?
Nope, nothing in there. Nothing in there. What do you know, Yoneg? You're a pretty girl. They've been in the swimming pool earlier. They were in the swimming pool anyways. All right, let's go see if there's any eggs. Okay, Mom's waiting on us. I get to talking sometimes and my stories just keep going and going. So let's make sure we don't have another friend in here, because you never know. I'll post a picture right now and show you guys where this Mr. Snake was. Be careful. Okay, here you go. Got some little banty eggs and a normal size egg.
Yep.
And last night we actually had to come out and spray the wasp nest again. I need to go ahead and knock it down. Oh yeah, the girls are laying again for sure. But you got to be careful when you got these nest boxes like this, guys. It's just, you know, when we're feeding and stuff, we kind of get in a hurry. And we come out here and you start reaching in there. And sometimes them snakes are very, very sneaky and camouflaged. And you don't always see them. Now, last night when we came in here, I was out there tending to the goats. And Rachel came in here. And she said, hey, there's a snake. So we came in here to get it. And we did get it. Now, we used to relocate this black snakes, but this one, we did not relocate it. You see any eggs in there?
Nope. And then...
Well, I think we got enough to get some scrambled eggs. We had a few in the house.
Yep.
Alright. Alright, so we'll take them to Mom and we'll go ahead and close this because we already got them for the night. So, like I said, if you guys have been following our channel for a while, we used to relocate the non-venomous snakes, like the rat snakes and the king snakes that we get here in the chicken coop or just on the farm. Now, if they're just slithering through the pasture or something like that, we didn't mess with them. If we catch them in our chicken coop, we used to relocate them on the other side of our property or just down the road a little bit because, you know, it's just nature. That's what they do. They got to survive and stuff like that. But the bigger ones like that one last night, we usually don't relocate them because in our experience now, you guys know we got some banny chickens and we've had a couple of instances where these black snakes were actually killing the bannies, hens that were sitting on the nest or trying to lay an egg, and they would try to swallow them and just kill them and they didn't eat them. And we had that happen here recently. Well, last year more. I think we had it happen twice and this year once. So we don't want that happening again. The smaller snakes, they don't seem to go towards the chickens. They just eat the eggs, which I'm fine with them eating a few eggs because they do, overall, they do kind of keep the pest away, like the rats and mice and all that type of stuff.
Here's Penelope.
That's old Penelope, the bottle baby. She said, I'm a big girl, Kai. I don't drink bubbles no more. She said, why don't you give me one of them eggs? Watch where you're stepping. You about stepped in some emu caca. Caca. Watch out for Yoshi. He said, give me one of them eggs. You don't need eggs. Oh, touch me nut. All right, so we're gonna go in and we're gonna eat some dinner here in a little bit, then we'll come back out and finish the video. We'll wait a little bit to go feed because it is hot. It's, I think 102 or 103 today. And in the forecast, they're calling for triple digits for the next 17 days with 0% rain. So take a look at this, all this green right now. Fingers crossed, we'll get some rain in between there and this will stay green into fall. This is the first year that I can remember to where we still had this green pasture this far into the summertime. Usually by the 1st of July, it is brown and crunchy. If you guys remember last year, we actually had sprinklers out here trying to just water a little bit and give the goats a little bit of green pasture. So we're gonna get these eggs into Rachel's and have dinner, and then we'll see you guys back out in a bit. And we'll go check on Bo. If you guys remember the last video, we moved Bo over to the big field. We'll go see how he's doing with the girls, see if he's chasing any yet. Need help? You got it?
I got it.
All right. You ready?
Yep.
What's wrong, buddy? Are you mad you didn't get no biscuits and gravy? There wasn't much left over. You ready to go eat your kibble? All right, let's go get your food. All right, so about an hour later after we ate dinner, it's still really hot, but the sun's going down a little more. It does cool down later into the evening like now, so we're gonna go grab some feed. We'll head out and feed the pico goats and the emus and the geese and all them goofy birds over there first, and we'll come back and check on Bo and Cora and Leesky, do a little update on them. So let me grab some food and we'll meet you over there. You girls have been patient. Well, you too. You're not a girl, but you gotta watch these chickens though. They will absolutely trip you. You hear those kids over there crying? They said, we're hungry. All right, let's go. Come on, Big Mo. Come on. I know if you're really hungry if you come to the back door, so let's go. Come on. Why do I have to lead the way? Oh, the little golden comet hens are gonna lead the way. Usually Skeeter Bug leads the way, but he didn't want to come out. It's a little too hot for him. There goes the leader, Mr. Walt. Kind of hard to run straight with your feathers all fluffed out, ain't it, buddy? Well, Walt was running crooked there for a minute. Alright, here we come, everybody. Here we come, everybody. So now that Bo's not in here, the emus don't have to worry about getting headbutted. I know. Hi, little goat. How are we gonna do this? Girls, you can't swing when you feed them. There we go. Alright, see if we can get through here without getting jumped on. Ebony, please. Fast nicely every time, and you still try to jump on me in the bucket. Make your mind up. No matter what feed you're in, the same. Oh, you're really annoying. She just wants to stay underneath the bucket wherever it goes. Come on, Yosh. Come on, Yosh. Come on, geese. There you go. Mojo, come on, buddy. Come on. Mo. Oh, I just wanted to follow you. Come on, Mo. Mojo, come on. Come on. Mojo, come. Come on. Put it in overdrive. Why are you taking your time? You just ran over here. Come on. Come on. Already collected the eggs. Yes, we were almost out of eggs, but you and the other dogs had eggs in the refrigerator, so I got a nice cold egg for you. As soon as I said that, he licked his lips. There you go. Nice, fresh, cold egg. Go ahead and eat it. Go ahead. Go ahead. I usually don't like eating with the camera in my face because I smack a lot and it's really rude. It's okay, we don't mind. We like watching you eat. I'll just wait till you're done filming. Okay, I'll eat. Okay, that's what I thought. Alright, what's up, everybody? Ghostface, what do you know? Are you glad Bo's gone? He's not gone, but he is in the other field. Hey, Yoneg. Are you glad Bo's gone? He's not here to headbutt you anymore? Yoshi, what about you? What about you, little Harold? Huh? Or Henry? Your name's not Harold, it's Henry. Okay, where's the other duck? I seen 4 a while ago, now I'm only seeing 3. Just not seeing something. So I bet the other duck is on a nest. And if we can find her, we could probably find a few more eggs. But I really don't know where she's at because she has been laying in the blackberry bushes. She wasn't over there a while ago. So she's probably laying somewhere. It might be in the flower bed again. We'll have to go look. There's really no time. Guys, there's 2 feeders. Everybody doesn't have to crowd at this one. This one must be the popular one. But yeah, that one there has food in it too. Yoni, Ebony. Alright, let's go feed the other one. Okay, before we get over there, I wanted to show you the dogs are on their rabbit mission again. Cora, Aliski, what are you doing? Come on. They are bound and determined to catch those bunny rabbits. Okay, so welcome back to the shop. And look who I found. Oh my goodness, look at that. That's the mother load. Wow, there's some chicken eggs and several duck eggs. The only bad thing is, I think she's already started incubating them. That's not good. I'm telling you, having these ducks is pretty fun. You know, we like watching them. They're a little bit of a mess. They don't quite come up on the concrete patios and stuff like the chickens do, but they do make a mess a little bit on the approach to the garage and stuff like that. But anyways, one thing about it, chickens usually use the chicken coop. Not always, as you just seen, but the ducks, they will not jump up in a nest. You know, most of our egg boxes or nest boxes are 3 to 4 foot high. The ducks ain't gonna jump up in there. So what they do is they wander around the yard, and they like to find places to hide because their main goal is to lay eggs to hatch babies. That's why most birds are just born. God created them that way. They lay eggs to have babies, so that's their instinct. Now, we don't have a male, so them eggs aren't even fertile probably anyways, but once they start setting on them, their body heat rises the temperature of the eggs, and then you don't want to eat them after they've been setting on them. When they get broody for, you know, 2 or 3, 4 days, it starts changing the way the eggs is, and they're just not real fresh. So those eggs over there will probably become dog food. And the only bad thing is, once I collect those eggs, that duck will be like, oh dang it. They get mad, and then they go find another nest, and then you got to play hide and go seek again and go find their new nest. So let me grab some more food and we'll go check on Bo. I'm coming, kids. Where's my dogs? I just seen them out there over on the compost pile. That's how they cool down a lot of times. All right, Bo. Let's hear it, buddy. How's it been going? You got any new girlfriends over here or what? Huh? You got any new ladies? Are you my buddy? Check out these, because they don't know. She said, I'm not afraid of that goat. I'm a little bit bigger than him still. You hot? Huh? Did y'all take a dip today? You feel a little wet. There's Miss Cora. There's Miss Cora, girl. I can say Cora. I can say Cora. Yeah, pretty girl. Yes, you're a handsome young man. You're a handsome young man. All right, Bo, you ready to eat, buddy? He's like, yeah, get that bucket. All right. Chickens, you can't come back for seconds and thirds. Come on, Bo, you know the routine. You've only been over here a couple days now. See if there's any loss. Ah, dang it, these things get me every time. At least I didn't get stung today. Yet. Haven't went in and fed yet. I am sick of these wasps. I don't know how many I've already taken out, and they just keep coming. Dog's turn. Dog's turns. She said, oh boy, kibbles and bits. Kibbles and bits. She's gonna eat out of the first bowl. She's gonna eat out of the second bowl. Here you go, your fresh cold egg. You want a fresh cold egg? Right out of the fridge. They always go for the eggs first. Of course. Alright, I see you guys flipped your feed bowls over again, except the big one. I think they just do that on purpose. They like to play games. How am I gonna feed you guys? Here. We'll make a couple piles so there's no squandering. Good? Good. Okay. So we've talked about this a few times, just to alliterate a little bit. Our goal is to get these goats up to 50 pounds. 50 to 70 pounds is the ideal weight to haul these goats to the auction, to the market, whatever you want to call it. I don't know if we'll take them all. We might hold back one buck to keep here on the farm. We might hold back some of the females. Whenever it comes time to sort them and to load them in the trailer, that's when we'll determine which one we want to keep. Then we will check them for deformities, deformalities, whatever, however you want to say it. Make sure, you know, genetically everything's good. They're not going to pass along any genes we don't want. Any weird things like spurred teats or anything like that. So anyways, I am thinking our heaviest ones are about 55 pounds. The lightest ones are probably still in the 30s, which that's no big deal. Some of the girls grow a little slower than the males. But here before long, I don't even know when, by the next video, maybe they might even be gone. You know, the ideal weight's 50 to 70 pounds. You get the most amount of money back from the market, but sometimes it just don't work out. Right now we got the grass. We've been getting rain, but if we continue to get all this heat like they're saying we're gonna get and no rain, then this grass and everything's gonna be dead, and then we're really gonna have to start pushing a lot more feed to them, so then our profit ratio goes down anyways. So sometimes you just gotta figure it out and take a gamble and just sell them when you think is the best time. You can't always raise them up to the biggest size. What's your deal? What you been doing? Huh? You been a good boy today? Feels good outside now, a little cooler, huh? He said, yep. So anyways, guys, that's what we're at. Where we're at with these kid goats. They are all fully weaned, as you can see. No more milk babies over here. They're eating good. They're growing pretty good. Some goats grow faster than others, so it just takes a little time. But they are, they're getting up there. Several of these bucks will make great breeder bucks. They are all kids out of Bo, the New Zealand Kiko buck that we got from Bodart Kiko's down in Texas. So they got good genetics. So we'll probably hold one back and maybe let him breed some of the girls next year and see how they turn out. But the dogs are doing good. They're staying nice and cool. Even though that they keep an eye on them pesky rabbits, they still stay over there in the shade. They take plenty of dips during the day, swimming, and they know how to stay cool. So looks like quarter got her belly full. So anyways, guys, just wanted to show you guys what in the world was going on with our egg shortage. So we had an egg shortage, had a trespasser in the chicken coop. Just heard one of these goats jump in the water trough, it sounded like. But anyways, we took care of that snake. I don't always like doing that. Like I said, this one was big and he could actually kill many of our chickens. So don't have to worry about that anymore. But they come and go. You know, a lot of times we'll see snakes, you know, crawling up on the barn, crawling across the fence post, crawling across the pasture. You know, we don't mess with them because they're just going through, they're just traveling. When you live in the woods and you live in a place, you know, very rural, northeast Oklahoma like we do, in the foothills and rolling hills, you're gonna have critters, you're gonna have snakes, you're gonna have creepy crawlies, you're gonna have scorpions. We have tons of scorpions about now until about October. They're everywhere. You go roll over a pretty good sized rock, you're gonna find either a scorpion or a black widow under it. And you know, the country living's not for everybody. Some people choose to live in the city, some people choose to live in apartments where they don't have to get out and mow and be around Mother Nature and insects and critters and creepy crawlies. You know, it's each their own, I guess you might say. But anyways, I enjoy it. It's a good trade-off. You can, you know, only thing I hear in the distance are cicadas and somebody mowing probably about 3/4 of a mile away. No busy traffic, nothing like that. Every once in a while neighbors will play the radio and stuff like that, but it doesn't really hurt anybody. So anyways, thank you guys for watching. We love you. Subscribe if you're not subscribed. What's the biggest snake you have ever, if you got a chicken coop, If you got a chicken coop, what is the biggest snake you've ever found in your chicken coop? The snake last night that I've showed you guys a picture of, that might be the biggest snake we've ever had on the farm. If not, it's very close, right at probably a little over 6 foot. So subscribe, leave a comment, like this video, and we'll see you on the next one. You want to say bye? Hey, you want to say bye? No? Okay.